on my wrongs to rights. Now I'm against them.
I am HipHopGamer.
Get money! Yo, fatality to anyone who battles me. Murder, murder, every round there's a casualty. Every character a shatter your anatomy. This a grown man's game to pain agony. Shoot the spear out, x-ray your faceplate, scorpion. Leave you in blood in front of hell's gates. Raw rap, real talk, however you wanna get it, wanna live it, wanna spit it. You don't really wanna feel it. I'm burning up, waiting for the massacre. Mortal Kombat 10, await challenges. Got my mind right, the fighters when I'm going after flawless victory. Viciously attacking ya, break down competition with the venom I deliver. Similar to Rikers when they hide it from the realest killers. My position is the truth, nothing to lose. Brooklyn Zoo, you know how we do. Growing up, we had the arcade on lock. Shane soon switch shots, pop off, show you the true meaning of life. Lock, doubt me, give you that Kano and rip your heart out. Sub-Zero freeze your blood, nothing to talk about. Fear is gonna come and get them, they won't know what really hit them. Never miss a target, I'm the artist, and that's why you feel a pump up, get bucked down. Torch fast, what's up now? They call me hip-hop, so non-stop it goes down. Yo, what's up? We back again with another episode, Get Money Gamers, alright? Like I said before, the show is designed to inspire. Y'all want to make some money, y'all want to get some bread. I got some important people that y'all need to know and y'all need to connect with and reach out to, alright? So now, Anthony, Frasier, my dude, my brother, Killer Cap, even though they don't know you as that.
Nah, nobody knows me as that.
But, you know, this is my brother right here, man. So, first off, man, I done seen you on television. I done seen you bring a book out. I done seen you do so many things, but what's so funny is I also know, you know, some of the history and where you started and just the grind. You understand what I'm saying? So what I want to ask you is, especially when it comes to business, how important or how detrimental is it to keep that grind going and eliminate all negativity that may try to break down your spirit? How important and how key is that? And also, you know, let them know what you do.
I mean, I start with what I do, pretty much everything. I'm a tech entrepreneur, I'm an author, and pretty much venture capitalist now. So I work as an investor part-time at Newark Venture Partners, which is a new investment firm with Amazon and Audible in Newark. And so as far as the business is concerned, I mean, damn, man. I mean, honestly, this is something I'm just discovering myself, you know, as far as like, you know, the energy you keep around you, you know, the energy that you have around people have within themselves and how they project that. And so positive energy, like my, in the previous episode, you know, your boy Sean was saying something about, you know, positive energy, and that's just real, you know, positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative. It's simple.
All right. So now the next thing I want to ask you is, in terms of venture capitalists and stuff like that, and investing and stuff like that, like, what's some of the keys you could like drop on? You never know how things gonna hit. Like, you never know how things gonna happen in a person's life. But based on what you're doing in your expertise, like, what's something you could say to people and that got day jobs, that don't want day jobs, when it comes to investing or looking at things? What would you say? What would you do?
You know, first I would just, I would do a lot of research, you know, so to me, research is the #1 thing that you have to do in any industry, you know, and so honestly, you know, people need to just do their homework, do their research, and have patience, you know, and honestly, another thing that I see a lot with a lot of young, you know, startups and people young in the game, they usually a little too early for investment, you know. Don't be so quick to get money. Don't be so quick to give a piece of your company away. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in the VC game for about a year now, and I now don't want investment if I don't have to. You know, ownership is the name of the game, and the more ownership. Yeah, the more piece of your company you own, the better, man. You know, and so don't be in a rush to give a piece of your company away. You know.
All right, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm glad you said that. So I got a couple more questions I want to pick your brain on.
Yeah.
So like, you know, we had these conversations at different events that we gone to in gaming, whether it's E3 and GDC and all these other stuff like that. Like, what's some of the things or some of the gems that you would tell like kids that's coming up, whether you're in the hood, street corners, whatever? Like, what's some of the things you would tell them in terms of like networking with the right people? You know what I'm saying? Like, how important is that in terms of that being a form of investment as well that could change the size of your pockets?
I mean, there's a book out called Never Eat Alone by this guy named Fraiser. I read that a long time ago, and then there's another book by a guy named Tim Sanders called Love is the Killer App. And that's another book.
Oh, Love is the Killer App.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really, it got some outdated concepts in there for the most part, but it was only one thing that kind of stood true was that, you know, providing value for people. The best way to network is to provide value. That's it. You know, sometimes providing value could be recommending a book like I just did just now. Providing value could be, you know, volunteering at the person's event that you want to be networking with. Oh, providing value could be, you know, working for free, doing a free internship, and just working your ass off.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah. Working for free doesn't necessarily I can't say the word right. You know what I'm trying to say. Necessarily mean that you're working for free. Yeah. Because relationships, the value in that is bigger than sometimes just some paycheck you may get to do something.
You got to always have big picture thinking, you know what I mean? And basically just always look at like, what are you trying to get from this situation? Because I did a bunch of stuff for free, and yo, it paid off tremendously. You know, it never paid off initially, but over time you start to see some of the fruit, you know, grow from the tree that you planted. So, you know, it happens like that.
Now let's talk about your book, man. Like, so first off, like I said before, don't dumb down your greatness.
That's the name of the book.
That is crazy. Like, yeah, that's the name of the book. Don't dumb down your greatness. I'm gonna tell you right now, that was genius. Like, I just love seeing how you utilize Spike Lee's like font from Do the Right Thing in the joint. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yo, I gotta get it just because of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was crazy. But what do you feel people would be able to get out of your book that you feel that could change their life from a financial standpoint, in a better financial way?
To me, it's all about self-doubt. You know, I think that's the one thing that a lot of people, especially young people of color, you know, in my industry, the tech industry, is not a lot of black people in the tech industry. Not a lot of black people in the gaming industry.
Know that.
And so that could discourage you. You go to an event, you know, I remember I moved to Silicon Valley. It was like, yeah, you gotta get out and network. I went into a room and I was the only black dude in there, man. I felt like going in a corner and just, you know, curling up in the ball, like I'm nervous. But to be honest, you know, that's what made me stood out the most. And I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna embrace this. And you know, self-doubt is, you know, is the key, you know. And then honestly, and then learning how to deal with criticism and learning how to deal with haters and knowing the difference between criticism and hate. You know, sometimes somebody could be saying something to you to help you get better, but you got to realize what that is. And then I actually start the hate chapter with a story about HipHopGamer. And so I talk about how, you know, a lot of people when we were coming up was hating on him only because of, you know, the way he was speaking and everything. I was new to gaming. People were they weren't used to, yo, who this dude? And they, you know, what are you talking about? Why you acting gangster? Why you acting hood? And all this other stuff. And so, you know, he attracted a lot of hate, you know, and so I talk a little bit about you and how you kind of withstood all of that, and now you here today, you know. And I don't want to go. I know the show about, you know, you interviewing me, but to be honest with you, you know, when I saw HipHopGamer first start, a lot of people don't know this. HipHopGamer actually gave my first start in the gaming industry. A lot of people don't even know that, you know, before I did any of this stuff.
Salute to you, man.
And so he hit me up on the phone. This is 2009. He said, yo, I'm going to game developer conference. This game developer, they paying for all my tickets, everything. I just need somebody to come with me. I ain't never been on a plane before in my life. I just said, you know what? This might be the time to just say yes. I said yes. We flew over there. We stayed at some spooky ass hotel. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. And it's Halloween today. It's Halloween today. I swear that hotel was spooky as hell, but I learned a ton. And I was seeing people for the first time that you only see on the internet. And you know, and he really gave me my taste of the industry, man. One of the first people to do that. So, man, thank you. I appreciate you, man.
All day, man.
And I took that and I did what I had to do with it. But HipHopGamer also, you know, for people watching, start where you are. I think that's another lesson you can learn from HipHopGamer, because when he started with a PlayStation camera with a black sheet, a black curtain behind him. Yep. And that's how he started his show. Now you in here with sponsors with B&H. Yeah. You know, doing all this stuff with Hot 97. And so, you know, start where you are. I mean, this man's story is enough to let you know that, yo, you can start right in your room. And the technology is way better than it was when he had to use the PlayStation camera, man. Like, yo, you can use your iPhone today. Like, this is when smartphones was not where they were today then. And so, it's just amazing to see your story and see your come up, man.
Thank you, man. And look, I love you, bro. I had to have you up here because I love the fact that, like, you got your own book. You've been on TV, and people are really following you, and you're doing VC now. It's incredible. So
thank you, man.
I just want to commend you and bring you up here. Let everybody know where they can find your stuff at.
I mean, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Anthony Frasier. That's ANTHONYFRASIER. Hit me up, and you'll see everything, you know, as far as what I'm working on. So.
All right. Now, one last thing. Would you, if there's a game you can invest in, or a gaming company, or anything you can invest in, what game would it be, or what company would it be? Considering I'm about to destroy you in Injustice 2, I just wanted to throw that out there real quick.
Oh man, this is interesting, man. Honestly, I would invest in eSports. You know, to me,
Yankees,
you know,
the New York Yankees just got involved with my man Rick Fox and everybody else.
Bruh, that's to me, that's where it's at. You know, eSports is where it's at. You know, it's a growing industry, billion-dollar industry almost, if not more. And so if I was to put my money on anything, it would definitely be in that.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now, let's get popping in this game. So on the count of 3, GetMoneyGamers. You ready?
Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
GetMoneyGamers.
All right, Injustice 2. Let's go. Yo, what's up? GetMoneyGamers, baby. My man Anthony, we about to get up in this Injustice 2. Do you think you're gonna win?
Nah.
Don't answer that question. Don't even do that. Don't even do that.
You want to switch the levels though? You might as well keep me at 4. You gonna win anyway.
That is true, but nah, we ain't doing that. We don't have no mistakes here. All right, so you ready to go?
All right, let's go,
man. So
man.
I'm gonna be Batman.
I'm gonna pick Green Lantern.
You gonna pick Green Lantern? All right, so you gotta hit match options, and then hit L1. So competitive mode is.
What you see? L1.
Hit L1.
I am hitting L1.
You hit L1?
Yeah. I'm hitting L1.
All right, wait. All right, you know, let me set you up right.
I'm hitting L1.
All right,
What
cool.
you mean?
L1. All right, cool. All right, now we good. Now we good.
You think I'm playing?
All right, cool. All right, so y'all ready to see this? All right, cool, man.
All right, let's go.
So eSports was your recommendation for investment. Y'all hear that? So look, pay attention, man. There's some powerful people that I have on the show. All right, let's go, baby. It's time.
This dude, man.
Let's go. Let's go. You know what? Let's go. Oh, yeah, yo, he tried to get me with that joint. I got him, though, son. Let's go, kid. Let's go. Oh, word?
Just a guy in a suit.
You know, I'm going to just let that rock. You can have that, son. You can
yeah?
have that. So you can have that. Oh! You can have
I don't want no favors.
Oh, no. Nah, you understand. See, if you knew the game. Oh, wait, hold up. Like, let me shut up. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, no. You sucker! You messed up my joint. All right, cool.
Oh, hell nah.
Oh, that was crazy. Hold up. Yo, seriously, dude? All right, hold up. See, I'm trying to do a certain move. Oh, all right. You know what? Forget it. I'm not gonna do that move. Like that's it, because you weren't supposed to get around like that.
No, I'm.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Done deal. Game over. It's the one and only HipHopGamer. GetMoneyGamers. Logitech G. The G moment. B&H photo. We live. We here. New York City. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm gonna see y'all next week. God bless. Peace.